Hey, we're live. Welcome to Millbat Farms. It's a beautiful day as ever on the farm. We don't have anybody here yet, and I wouldn't think so at 6 o'clock. I want to say thank you very much for taking time out of your day to watch our videos. We really appreciate it. Emily will be here in just a couple of minutes, and then we'll start talking about what's kind of going on. Mad Mommy, how are you doing? It's good to see you. I am going to look at the camera, and then every now and again, I got to look down to see if there's any questions or who's here. So welcome to the live stream. Today, we're going to do a live stream for about 30 minutes. We're not going to church tonight. Emily has, what's going on? I think church has an optional Christmas program practice. And so we're not going to do that tonight. And there's no Bible study tonight. It's Thanksgiving weekend. So since we're not doing that, we're just going to hang out here for a little bit and answer any questions you might have. We did have a couple of questions, but before we get going with the questions, we're going to talk about a little bit about what's going on with us, and then we'll talk more about the farm. So we don't have a script. It'd really be nice if we did that, but we didn't do that. So that being said, hey, California, welcome. I think you're kind of new to the live stream.
Hi, Mad Mommy.
So if you've been following the channel, you probably know that I haven't posted a video in quite some time. Here recently, I posted 2 videos, or maybe just 1 video. Maybe it's been 2, I don't know. About, because we've been kind of busy. But I posted a couple of videos about maple season, and we're in the beginning of that. To get everybody up to speed, part of the challenges we've had is between us and our relationship. And we certainly want to thank everybody who has kept us in our thoughts and their prayers. It's been tough. We are in a much better place and we credit that to, without a doubt, God. You know, everybody who's prayed, God has made it possible for us to continue on the same path going forward. Our church was instrumental. If you caught that post that I put in the community tab, which I think only people who are subscribers can see it. I'm not 100% sure. But if you saw that post, I did go in front of the church, poured out my heart and soul, and they are walking us through this valley. Suffice to say, it is a valley. There are rocks. It is bumpy. And at times, it's a lot of fun. Other times, not so much. That being said, prayers would be very helpful, and your thoughts are definitely, keep us in your thoughts and your prayers. So we got a couple kids coming in to say hi. Why don't you say hi? Okay, say hi, Isabel.
Hi.
It looks like you have brushed your hair in a week?
No, I brushed your hair this
I'm just
morning.
kidding.
Well, go call Nanny.
Go talk to Nan.
It's wrong.
All right, so church has been a big blessing for us, and without that, I don't know that we would be right where we are. There's been a couple other things that have made it possible too. Did she just take off? It looked like she was going out the door, but the door's that way. It kind of freaked me out. All right, so anyway, a couple of things. I guess, what do you think about what's been going on, and how do you feel today compared to how you felt, say, a month or so ago? Do you feel like we're in a good
Completely
place?
different. Yeah,
Okay.
completely different. We're so much better than where we were. Yeah, the church was instrumental
It
in
really
that.
was.
That was our turning point where at least for me, that was my, all right, we got this.
Yeah.
We can do it. Oh, that's B-Dog.
All right, we got somebody else coming in. There's B-Dog. Where's Odin? Odin is an idiot. I put a picture of Odin, I think, up on the live stream so you could see, or the community post today, so you can see Odin when he was little. He's no longer little.
He's not little at all. He makes B-Dog look little.
So a couple of books that has been really good for me. Here's my first one. If you haven't seen this one, hold on. There we go. 40 Prayers for My Wife. It's really quite cool. The second book, which is really interesting, is this one right here by Gary Smalley, If You Only Knew. Both books are absolutely instrumental. There's companion books for them as well.
Yeah, there are.
So we'll leave a link in the description if you're interested in one of those books. I will tell you, game changer. Game changer. That and counseling, that's a game changer too. So your prayers, counseling, books, and Christ. That's what it's all about. And we're very blessed to be where we are today.
Say hello and then get out.
We'll say hi to Gabriel, and then we're going to kick him out, and we're going to talk a little bit about the farm.
You're never going to kick me out.
Be good. Go on.
All right, go play.
No, I want to sit with you.
I need you to listen
Well,
now, okay?
our son doesn't like to listen, and I think I'm going to go. No, seriously, you got to go, buddy.
Come on.
All right.
What?
On the farm, we've got
What?
maple season, and that's what we're into.
What?
We're at the tail end of the markets. That's going to be
Yes. So
Friday.
Black Friday is my last market. It's at the Omni Homestead here in Bath County, or there in Bath County. And this past weekend we had Clifton Forge had a Chris Kindle market, and it was like the kickoff to the holiday season. It's my favorite event. So it was delightful. Very successful weekend.
That was it as good as Maple Festival? As far as your sales would normally go?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
In 2 days.
Yeah, in 2 days, not 4 days. So that is a great market. It's down in Clifton Forge. So next year, maybe we'll promote that a little bit better, and somebody can welcome to come down there and meet us.
We've had a lot going on.
Yeah. Did anybody see the pictures that we posted on the community tab?
Of what? Of what?
Well, there's been a few challenges on the farm and off the farm, specifically Ledford's driveway. I did not do a video about that yet, but eventually we will do one to share that little adventure. You can tell them, sure.
I almost flipped to the van. Actually, yeah, no, I had to crawl out of it. I am shocked I didn't roll the van. So I was on my way to go pick up Miss Peggy, Ledford's wife, for women's Bible study. It was the last Bible study of the fall. But their driveway is narrow, and
it's vertical.
It's vertical on either side. Like, you have the gravel, which barely holds your wheels, like 6 inches of grass on either side, and then it's vertical. So I pulled into their driveway, and almost as soon as I pull in, my right front tire was on that grass, and it just shoop right in. So I was like this going down. It was terrible. I had to crawl out, walk the half a mile up to Miss Peggy's house.
And did I even yell at you?
He didn't, but I cried because I was terrified.
It was scary.
That he was going to freak out. Because, of course, did I take the old minivan? No, I had to take the nice minivan. But he came, he switched vans with me. He walked back to the house. We still made it to Bible study. But, of course, I get there. We were, like, right on time. And I was like, I drove into a ditch. And people are going to think that, like, a little ditch. No. The top of this fence post was by my window. Like, yeah, it was horrendous. Yeah. It was scary.
You could just about push it over. That's where we
were.
It
teetered. No wheels were touching.
No, they weren't touching. It was on the bottom.
Yeah.
Suffice to say, that was an interesting day on the farm. And there's been plenty of those in the last month or two.
It's just one of those.
Going forward, what we're doing is maple. So a video will come out pretty soon, and there'll be something different in it. If you answer what that different thing is, we'll send you syrup. Suffice to say, I won't tell you exactly what that is, because then you'll know what it is and it's not going to work. At any rate,
I know what it is. Do I get syrup?
We made we made a couple of changes on the farm with equipment, and now I'm up on the mountain working. Today I completed the south side, all but the taps. So I'll have to go back and put taps on. All the lines are good. Lots and lots of bear bites.
You see that? Am I reading that wrong? It says 2 inches of snow is due here on Sunday.
Yeah, that's cool. That's not enough. But so the mountain, we have approximately 3,000 taps on our farm. And so if you've come into the video and you don't know who we are, we're a maple syrup farm, the only organic one in Virginia. We do a B&B, we do animals, and we do maple, and we do fiber stuff. So we have all those. They're not big revenue streams, but they're the sum of the parts make our living and our lifestyle. And this time of the year is maple season. And when I say maple season, we're not making syrup, but we're doing the maintenance on the lines, and that's really important to be ready by December 31st. That's always been a goal. We reached that goal last year, and hopefully this year will be able to reach as well. We have two sections of woods that feed into our farm. There are approximately 3,000 taps. On one side, there's approximately 800. On the other side, approximately 22 to 2,500. And so we just completed the 800 section, and now we're moving on to the 2,200 section. The goal for the next several weeks is to make sure that there are no bear bites, which there are plenty. There are no squirrel bites, no leaks, and no broken lines. And it's been a challenge, I will say that. I do the south side first because it's the steepest, and I want to get my legs under me. So when I get over to the other side, that albeit not as steep, they are much longer hills. So I'll be able to do it. There's going to be two stages of this. The first stage is getting the lines fixed. The second stage will be coming back again and putting taps on. I may not do that until we actually drill and tap, or if it gets cold enough, I may go ahead and put the taps on. Right now, today was probably the last day we're going to have where it's warm weather. I think we're in the 40s, upper 40s, low 50s maybe.
But I want to say
Tomorrow night,
teens, and then I want to say Friday is a high of like 20.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. And that's what it normally is this time of the year. We've had two snowstorms here, one of which was the tail end of October, and the next one was in November, and it was beautiful. It really was.
So
animals, hold on, we got a question.
Mad Mommy, guessing you're not going to sell to the grocery chains. We've
been selling to Food Lion and Harris Teeter. There's two different chains that use the same distributor, and with that we're able to, it's not in the same town though, which is kind of difficult. The days for just when I deliver are usually anywhere from 14 to 16 hours in the car to get the syrup to the distributor, who then can take it to Harris Teeter and or Food Lion. Moving forward, I don't think we're going to do Harris Teeter anymore, but we're definitely going to do Food Lion. And they've asked us about what we can provide and when we can provide it. I'm not sure if they're looking for a commitment. That is something we're not going to do. We're not going to tell them, yeah, we'll give you 5 pallets a year. No, it's a first come, first serve basis. We reserve a little bit for this time of the year so that we can have it for Christmas presents if people need it. We don't have a lot of syrup left, I will tell you that. I think we probably only have 10 gallons if we're lucky. And it's in various bottles, so whatever's on the website is available.
Yes.
There was a question. Let me see what else is going on the farm. We have a couple cows. I'm going to come over here and look at some questions. We have some cows going to market. Not market. Actually, we do. Biscuit, our A2 Jersey. We may put him on Craigslist in order to sell him as an A2 Jersey bull. If no takers, he'll go to market when he comes back from his job. He's on another job over in West Virginia, working with Caleb and what's her name? Katie's cows. And so and once they're bred, then he's coming back to either go to market or go to be sold.
Market.
We have 3 spots at the processor coming up on December 22nd, I believe.
Yes.
And we have the option of taking our bull or 2 of our steers. And so I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do there. I don't believe that our steers are right the size that I'd like to see them, but it takes about 6 months to a year to get a place on these butchers. So they may have to go a little bit smaller.
But I want to say by December, they should be roughly 15 or 16 months old. They were born last July.
They will, but they won't be the size I'd like to see them. I like to have them 1,100 pounds. They're going to be pushing about 9. And it doesn't seem like much.
On the hoof? I mean, not on the hoof, hanging weight.
About 500, 600.
Eric and Darcy.
Hey, I think that's Darcy. It was a short day for you. I bet it's a long day for your husband, but I won't say why. At any rate, those animals are going to go on the 22nd. That's going to reduce our load down to,
I think we're at like 19.
We're at 19 animals at this point as far as cattle go. There's several babies around the farm, which is wonderful.
So cute.
And it won't be too long when we're going to be moving Butterfly in with the herd and then potentially moving everybody together as one big herd, or giving them the opportunity to travel the entire farm. Meaning Big Dog and her crew of heifers need to get in with Boaz the bull so everybody can get
bread. Yeah.
And
I don't know if Big Dog is going to last here on the farm.
Yeah.
She hates me.
she doesn't hate me.
Ha-
Well,
hates me. Hates. That cow.
she
Yeah.
hates Gabriel too. Just think it's kind of funny. Big Dog likes me. She tolerates me. So
I
far
think
she
I
gets to
hear
stay.
Odie.
Let's see. We are at
Come here,
6:15 and no, okay, guys. Come here, Odie. Show everybody what Odie looks like. Come here, Odie. All right, this is a horse. This is a fuzzy horse. Hi, Odie. Don't leave your plate anywhere near a counter or a table.
I don't think
he clearly
they
can eat
do. They don't. I don't think they do it justice. That's me.
Oh, that's funny, Eric. You're in the truck. I like that. That is crazy. I got called out on a video on that one time when I was just driving somewhere and talking on the camera. And around here we don't have anybody, so driving around. So it's not like I had any traffic. It was really funny. I haven't done that since.
Maybe once or twice.
Yeah, once or twice.
Because I remember watching a video of you saying, I got called out for doing this.
Oh, yeah, we won't do that again. Maybe I will. We'll see. Be safe, Eric, on your travels. Please be safe. So let's talk about some folks who are in the room. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. Emily will catch those. A question came out, Cindy from sunny Florida, and her comment was this. It came out, I think it was today. I really enjoy watching your maple season videos start to finish. I watch on my Android tablet, which is really cool. Let me know what you watch on. I think it's neat. I can't watch on my phone because it's too small. I always wonder how the extra tubing works when you have to cut a piece to repair it. Is it the heat that makes it stretchy? Does it weaken the tubing in other places as a result? She's just curious. And she says, blessings to you and your family. So when I'm up there repairing or replacing lines like I did the last couple of days because of the bear bites, I will take and put a new section in. And then I'll have two fittings on either side, and that center section will be brand new. Over time, the line itself does remain flexible to the point where I can use it almost as a rappelling rope as I come down the wall or some of the steep sections where I just kind of put it under my arm and hold it, and it keeps me from falling down, or I still fall. But it helps me get down the mountain a little bit faster. With that being said, over time, after you have stretched it plenty of times to make repairs, it will actually get smaller and smaller.
Diameter on the inside.
Yeah, diameter on the inside and diameter on the outside. Can you shut that door? And what that means is your carrying capacity for that particular line is reduced. So it is important every now and again, every so often, to check the lines and replace them when you see that. For us, in certain sections, I replace the lines almost every year because the bears are so bad, and I don't have to worry about that. But we are coming up on about the 10-year mark on a lot of our lines, and about that time, we're going to really look hard as to whether we're going to stay with 3/16, which is the size of the line we use, or go to 5/16. Both are an investment. 5/16 is a significant investment. Potentially better yield. However, we do quite well with the number of taps that we have and the amount of syrup that we can make. Last year we made the most syrup we've ever made, and we lost water in a lot of different places.
Hand over fist, yes, my husband and I.
Suffice to say, last year we made almost 750 gallons of syrup on 3,000 taps, or I think it's 3,000, somewhere in that range. And for us, that's amazing. We had trees go down. We lost water. We had a pump problem. We lost an entire tank of sap. So that was close to 5,000 gallons. We probably could have made 800 or 900 gallons. And hopefully this coming year, we'll solve any of those problems. We'll be able to do it.
I want to say we're due for a low yield year, though.
We'll take what God gives us and make the best with it.
My mommy wants to know if you retired from the Marines.
I did not. I did 10 years. I got injured. And at that point, my father had made me a job offer, and I went ahead and took it. And I worked in the family business for the next 20 years. And I ended that
when we moved out
here. So then I sold my last location in 19 or 20. So we don't have any more. Well, I was in the body shop industry then. But I did leave the Marines honorable discharge, but it was a medical. And when I came in today off the mountain, I feel
His
it.
back,
My
yeah,
back
you
is
can tell.
done.
There are days. I
walk
mean,
like
he
an old
Billy
man.
goes up that mountain. I don't think the videos really do it justice with how steep some of these sections are. But this old man, Billy, goes up that mountain. But there are times he's coming in walking like an old man.
Yeah, all day today.
He's like
I leaned over and I could barely
arms
walk
out
until about 2 o'clock when my legs finally, my back kind of relaxed enough.
Until you came out from your 3 o'clock meeting.
Mhm.
You sat down and you're like,
Yeah, I'm still a little sore.
yeah.
So I enjoyed my time in the Marines. I served both on the enlisted side and the officer side of the Marines. It was a lot of fun. Anybody that served, thank you for your service. Yeah, thank you. Thank you is all I can say.
Oh, tell them about the little Veterans Day thing that Gabriel and
Yeah.
Isabel did.
So I went to the school, and so did Emily.
Oh, so our kids are back in public school.
They are. We put the kids back in school
October.
in October. The teachers are absolutely wonderful. We are blessed right now. We may pull them out next year. We may not. We're going to wait and see. I can tell you for sure, Isabel's teacher and Gabe's teacher are great people, and they're good followers of Christ. So I feel confident where they are right now. We take it 1 year at a time, and we'll see how it all goes. Can you please stop that? So the kids are getting a little crazy, and they know that if we have to stop them, they're going to get grounded. So we've got about 9 minutes on here, and where else are we going on the farm? Really not anywhere, because when it comes to maple season, it's every waking hour I can be in the woods. I'm in the woods. It rained a little bit today, and as a result, I was able to come back into the barn, and I'm working on a side-by-side, our old Yamaha, where we blew the motor up, and I've got to pull the motor, which I'm almost there, and have it rebuilt. So I don't have time to rebuild it. I don't think I have the tools either. We're going to have it rebuilt by somebody like Indiana or maybe Arizona. We're still working those details out, and then put that engine back in, and hopefully have that side-by-side back and running. That's really the big thing for us. It's just getting the farm-wise is getting the maple lines ready. We still have our chickens and our ducks and our geese and
butterfly,
a few sheep. We took a lot of sheep to market this year. I think we probably did not do a video on that.
What?
And
we did take them all to market.
Not all.
Oh,
we kept 12.
No, we did end up getting a video because remember it was like we had them all corralled and they literally just walked into the trailer and we were like,
no,
that will never happen again.
Do we video it?
I think so.
I don't remember doing a video on it, but we'll check.
I think you had the GoPro set up. Because I was like, did you not get that on video so that way we know how to set everything up for next time? Because usually we're like,
yeah, you're arguing
tackling these guys like it's full contact football, and they literally
all walked on.
Just walked on.
It was delight. It really was.
It was fantastic. I had an appointment that day.
So we have guests coming and going in the B&B. If you ever want to come stay with us, email us first so we can help you out with rates and things like that. And but we have guests. We usually use Airbnb as what we're currently using, and we've been with them for many years. And so we have quite a few number of guests coming. Come December 31st, it kind of falls right off, which is perfect for maple season because I'm in the mountains doing maple more so than I can be down here cleaning the cottage. We do have weekend guests and sometimes midweeks as well. It just depends on what's going on. Valentine's Day is always a big day for us. I don't know why, but that's booked. And then we start taking bookings through the winter for the summer, and we'll be booked up starting again about April all the way through December 31st of next year. Eric, you are exactly right. I did not post that picture yet, but I will be posting it. I don't have my mug, but I have what is it? No, that's not Nova. It's the Ark. I have my Ark cup. I left it at lunch yesterday, so I had to go back and pick it up.
You did go back and pick it up.
Yeah, they took care of me. Questions, thoughts? Do you have any? Because we're about to approach that 30-minute mark.
I don't know. I haven't killed you yet.
No, not yet. It's coming, but not yet.
No, it's not coming.
Eventually. Nothing going on in the garden, thankfully.
So Charity did come over the other day, and we are starting to mentally plan the garden for next year. I still got stuff down there that I got to yank out. The greenhouse needs to be yanked, but we are trying to iron out some of our weed challenges. What can we do down there to help prevent the weeds? You know, where are we going to lay everything out? What exactly are we going to be growing? So we are in that planning stage because I want to say come January. January is when you plant your onions from seeds and stuff. So yeah, it's approaching way too quickly. It's approaching way too quickly.
I think I figured out a question. Alton Tapley asked a question.
What
which
church do you attend?
Church, and I couldn't understand what that was until just now. What church do we attend? This is really cool. We joined the Church of the Brethren in West Virginia. So it's probably 15, 20 minutes from us. And it's probably the most amazing church I've ever been to in my life. And I've been to a few. I mean, when I traveled and lived around the country, I would always find a church and go to church. Did not make me a great Christian. But at this point in life, we found this church and it has been nothing but amazing. So it's Church of the Brethren. I guess you can call us brethren, but it's not like German brethren. They're not progressive whatsoever. They're very, very conservative.
So they were part of the denomination of Church of the Brethren, right. But that started to go a little bit more on the liberal side of things. And our church did not feel comfortable and wanted to remain more conservative. So they did officially break away from the Church of the Brethren denomination, but it is New Hope Brethren Church. It is. We wouldn't be here.
We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, and it wasn't for them. We wouldn't be here.
No,
we should be somewhere else, and we would not be having this conversation.
Yeah,
that is for sure. Wouldn't be doing Maple. Wouldn't be going on the same path. So that is the church that we go to. They have an amazing men's group, and the support for the women are equally good. So they preach the Bible from the Bible, and they are spot on. So. Mad Mommy, we'd be glad to pimp out Gabriel if you want to borrow him sometime, because he's a crack shot. He would take care of his rabbits in a minute.
I can't keep the cows out of mine.
Yeah, that's a BB gun.
Mm-hmm. It is not.
It's a better fence.
It's a better fence. We still have to get the fencing stuff done, but we did finish eventually pounding all the posts.
Yep, and we've got these 8.5-foot posts that are from the ground up 8.5 feet.
Because I couldn't keep the deer out last year. So the last year was the deer and the rabbits. This year I planted so many beans that I just sacrificed the last 10 feet of my garden of those 2 rows to the deer. Have them. There's so many beans.
And we still didn't get them all off because all the pole beans are just full.
We were by the time the pole beans came in, we were already done canning beans. We were done. Me and Charity both. We had to have canned over 100 quarts of beans between the dilly beans and the regular beans.
Yeah, it was good stuff. Next year, every year we dial in a little bit better.
Yeah. Next
year it's got to be better than this year. We'll see.
Yeah. We won't do the brassicas next year.
So we're at 28 minutes, almost 29 minutes. If there's any more questions, we'll ask them. What I said in the community post was we'd answer questions here. We would also come back and watch the comments on the video and be able to answer those as well. Unless I see a question, I'm going to start finishing up. And I want to make sure that if you're watching this later, or you're watching it now, how grateful we are for your thoughts and your prayers. Those that have reached out, whether it's comments, text messages, or even emails through our website, or even stopping in. We're just grateful. We really are. Without you, without our church, we wouldn't be here. We count our blessings. We really do.
We definitely feel your love and prayers.
Look forward to some videos coming out here in the next, couple of weeks. We're not going to be doing the normal Sunday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm not sure when we're going to put them out, but we will start at least one video a week to show what's going to happen on the farm. If we can get 2 done, I'll certainly do that.
But we can't kill him.
No.
That was
those
kind of
3 o'clock
killing
in the mornings are kind of tough. So we're right at 30 minutes. Mad Mommy, thank you. Eric, please drive safe. Let us know you got home safely. And you got any final thoughts?
No.
She didn't have any final thoughts. Speechless. Jersey girl, speechless. How's that possible? Uh-oh. What you looking at?
Nothing, honey.
All right. Thanks a lot for watching. Thank you. I'm just grateful.
And until next time.
God bless you. All right. We'll see you soon. Now I got to end this thing. I always mess that up.